It's Thursday morning, market day, in Ripon, North Yorkshire, and I can feel myself beginning to fragment like a Cubist painting. But you know how you get after a Wetherspoon's breakfast. Part of me's here at the beginning of September in 2016, and another part of me is in the shuffling, silent corridors of Stourbridge Library in the early 80s, picking a book about Britain off the shelf and finding a photographic plate of Ripon Marketplace and longing to be inside it. It's not an unpleasant sensation. Well done, Ripon Civic Society. I've just been mentally compiling my list of indicators of a civilised society. The first one that sprang to mind was booths. You know, the kind of private booths that you get in pubs that give you a sense of cloistered secrecy. And the second one, I'm rapidly beginning to think, is an extensively restored cabman's shelter. I'll be long gone by 9 o'clock this evening, heading off down the motorway when the Ripon wakeman blows his horn. But it's nice to think of him doing so, just like it's nice to think of the red light outside the lead mill in Sheffield, blinking in the darkness, signifying my absence. It's easy enough to think about the similarities between this and other marketplaces. King's Lynn, Newark-on-Trent, maybe even Wednesbury. So what is it that makes it different? Subtly different flavourings like the Yorkshire tweed stall and the tweed that adorns those faceless mannequins. And of course, that lovely inscription picked out in gold and red about the wakeman waking in vain. What a lovely sentiment. Who do you think that is, Harris? Exploding onto the fabric of the late 50s stroke early 60s in his ecclesiastical space-time lozenge.
Don't know, is it F.E. Metcalfe accountant?
Of course. What an intensely evocative architectural invitation. My son used to eat lavender indiscriminately. And here we are again. Cummings' theory of progressive photographic disappointment. The further you get along the road, the more you regret your earlier photographic opportunities and decide that this particular angle presents a better one. And what a photographic opportunity. What a way to close off the vista at the end of a street. Say what you like about the flats at the end of Leslie Road in Park Village, but I don't think they have the same effect. The glorious west front of Ripon Cathedral. It's a little bit like those glimpses from a train carriage, but also a bit not. I feel like on some childhood holiday that I never actually had. We rounded the corner and came across this. sitting astride its town like little French cathedrals do at the side of the road, devoid of a close. Something about the blank early Englishness, the lancet windows, the deep recessions of the doorway, the invitation to another universe, the crenellated towers, armorial and unbelievably exciting. A little like my imaginary contribution to Mother Shipton's well, my memory seems to have played tricks on me here again. I'm sure that the last time I was here, these figures weren't painted, but that can't be the case, can it? Or perhaps my memories are correct, and it's reality that's wrong. Know what I mean? Yet more armorially masculine chainmail excitement. Just like those synth-popping Basildon boys, I just can't get enough. There now follows a short extract from a new play by Lee David Harris, entitled Notes on an Imaginary Conversation in a Yorkshire Marketplace. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello Dan, how you doing?
Oh,
I haven't seen you since yesterday.
No.
Gives me an opportunity to stand here and talk really loudly for about half an hour.
Aye, happen it does. And happen you'll expect me to reply to you and all.
Ah, bloody well will, and if you don't, you'll have me to answer to.
Aye, and me, and yourself. I think as long as nobody's in any doubt as to how loud we're speaking, and the fact that we've got now better to do, and how important we think we sound, I think we'll come to no harm.
I think you're right there.
Aye, I am. Walk a little way out of the town, and the street suddenly opens out into a lovely little urban beach. Half of me doesn't like to say it, but we all know it's true. Some towns are better than others. What with all these vistas suddenly opening up into beautiful dynamic visual experiences, you'd expect me to feel like Charlton Heston at the end of Planet of the Apes, wouldn't you? But I don't. Instead, I feel like that young man holding the hand of his bow, overlooking the English autumn countryside in Ford Maddox Ford's English Autumn Day. It's a painting in Birmingham City Museum and Art Gallery. Go and have a look at it. Makes me feel all languorous and pensive. So what if you didn't circle that job interview? What if you didn't meet him or her? Where would you be now? Would you be living within one of those beautifully painted porches with the cathedral pin-up poster looming above you? Who knows?
Right then, Lee, stop there. I'm going to show you this picture on my new mobile phone, whether you like it or not.
New mobile phone?
Aye.
It's a bit newfangled, isn't it?
Aye, I suppose it is. but as long as we pay no mind to the image itself and merely use it as a fatuous opportunity to project our voices loudly round the marketplace, I don't see as any harm will come to us. What do you think?
I reckon he's right.
I am.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary doesn't come to me. Instead, I close my eyes and try to picture the clouds drifting high above the tower of an English cathedral. As often as not, it's Ripon that I picture.
I suppose I shall have to get one of those photography permits in order to film inside the cathedral, won't I?
What do you want to film inside the cathedral for?
Well, to capture the visual essence of the experience, I suppose.
Capture the visual essence of the experience?
Aye.
Kind of sudden talk's that. You been spending time down south again?
What, you mean Knaresborough?
Aye.
Aye, I was there last night. I got a taxi to Scotland, in fact.
Scotland?
Aye.
From Knaresborough?
Aye.
That's miles away, man.
Is it?
It's 2 miles away.
2 miles? Don't suppose I should have done it if I'd have known.
No.
Ah, you're right.
Fountains Abbey, the top trump of English monastic ruins, peering its little head over the top of the valley. It's as though the field has been drained like a reservoir to reveal a lost civilization. You can imagine the grass dissolving into globular green liquid. Well, I can anyway. Tatter that I am, I currently own 3 caravans. You probably don't care, and good for you. But this being Yorkshire, I'm going to tell you anyway. The first of them is a 1982 Abbey Excellence. And the point is that I downloaded the brochure, and the first page depicts it here, slap bang in the middle of Fountains Abbey. The family within are also depicted, having contemporary fun with model aircraft, lady-dye haircuts, unflattering shorts and maidenhair ferns. And when I grew up, I thought you could do that. I thought you could just live for a while in areas of natural beauty and national monuments. And you know what? If everyone was nice, you could. In exactly the same way as nature never intended for me to be able to address you from within this tree, all of those lovely intersections and bisections that the eye travels across when looking at a ruin like this are completely unintentional. It's like a cutaway drawing. And who doesn't love a cutaway drawing? Inside the Whale, the Cummings archive. The last surviving ride in a long defunct, intersecting, vaulting themed adventure park. All in all, it makes me want to write a mini rock opera about a burnt-out metal singer and his legacy, entitled Ozymandias. You know what I mean?